Hey guys, it's Friday. Still haven't done anything different for breakfast. So, grits, 4 points. Teaspoon extra virgin olive oil is 1 point. Spray butter, salt. And then my coffee is the same thing I've been doing, which is about half a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, 2 tablespoons of the sugar-free sweet cream creamer, and which is 1 point, and some sugar-free syrup. So this is 1, 5, 6 points for breakfast. I have already had a banana because it's 9:20. I took the day off because, I'll tell you later. But anyway, I'm gonna have this and then I gotta kind of get moving around. Hey guys, so it's 11:30-ish and I am headed into the office. Today at 2 o'clock, from 2 to 3, is one of a dear, I don't know how to title her. She is a dear friend of the family. Our families are friends, if that makes sense. I was in her daughter's wedding, and she is the person that brought me to the company that I work for. So today is her retirement party. So I just felt like I can't miss it because she is the reason why I am at this company at all, and I just hit 10 years at this company. So, you know, it's just a really, really big deal, and I should have put on waterproof mascara now that I'm thinking about it, but just a big deal, and I want to be there to support her and celebrate her. So I am on my way to the office. The office is like an hour 45, 2 hours from me, so it is in Lake Mary, and I am driving there. And I thought we would do a little old-fashioned car flip. Okay, so golly, it took me forever to get in the direction I was heading. But I got Starbucks because I had originally said I'm gonna get a white mocha because it's weigh-in day. We'll talk about weigh-in in a second. It's weigh-in day and I'm gonna get a white mocha. Well, then I just said a venti I think is 21 points. It's a lot. And I have plans for this weekend, literal plans and then mental plans for this weekend. So I didn't want to spend that today. I was then going to get a grande. A grande is 14 points. A tall is 10 or 11. 10, I think. So I just decided, let me get that nitro cold brew. So I got the nitro cold brew with sweet cream. That's 3 points. And then I added a pump of white mocha. So that pump is 3 points. So it's 6 in total. It's good. I mean, it gives me something to do while I'm driving, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else is like this. And I feel like Michigan did this to me. But when I'm driving, I feel like I have to have something to eat. I have to have something to snack on. I have to have something special that's happening. So this kind of filled that void for me. It's really a bad habit I need to get out of. But at least I didn't pick up french fries because that thought crossed my mind too. So I'm gonna drink that. I already have to go to the bathroom. It's like when I start drinking more water, it reawakens my bladder or something, and my bladder's like, oh yeah, need to go to the bathroom every 30 minutes. Even though I haven't had a ton of water today yet. Just because I have been trying to drink more, it's like, oh, let me help you. And I'm like, no thanks. You can help a little less. This is gonna be torture. I also had to get gas on the way out, and I left the house without putting perfume on or hand cream. I don't have any hand cream. Y'all know how many hand creams I have. I got, I don't know, 8 or something in that L'Occitane advent calendar. They're all in my office. I don't know why. Some of them haven't migrated into my purse or into my car. No idea, but I am without hand cream. Oh man. I should get there around 1 o'clock. The party starts at 2, and I told my friend, one of my previous trainees actually, I told him that we could go to lunch. He only really gets a half hour for lunch, so I might like swing by the office, pick him up, we'll go eat, and then we'll come back for the celebration. I wanted to stop at Ulta because my sister's there today working, but I don't think I'll have time. And I was kind of going to sneak in some perfume and sneak in some hand cream from Ulta. So classy. This cold, I don't know what's happening with it. It's like it's nasal congestion every morning, and then just earlier I've been coughing, which is not fun. So I hope it's not progressing, but my body is has been keeping it at a really dull cold, which is nice, which is, you know, good. Thank you very much. But y'all, all of the viruses that are happening right now, so terrifying. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I mean, I just don't, I'm so scared. I don't know. I was thinking about going to Disney. I'm like, why would I go to Disney? It's flu season. Like, I could potentially get sick. I definitely don't want to take Peyton there. I don't know. You know, I might actually still go because it's Disney, but I don't want to take Peyton there for a while. Yeah, like, what is happening in the world right now? So scary. The restroom, and I am on like a back road where there's like nothing happening except for cows and little birds and things. So I'm gonna have to hold it. Okay, I guess we can talk about weigh-in now since I can't think of anything immediately else to talk about. We'll chat about weigh-in. I weighed in today, this morning, and I am up 2 pounds. Now, I was joking with Anita that I should do a hashtag like, here's the thing. Because I've said that to her a couple of times in just like, I don't know the better word for it, but like not counseling her, but, you know, being a friend and just talking to her about, hey, don't stress weigh-in's gonna be fine. She ended up losing, so ma'am, I don't want to hear it. But anyway, I usually say something, I say like, here's the thing. And I try and rationalize stuff. Anyway, here's the thing. I'm up 2 pounds. And yes, that is disappointing. But I don't want to say deserved, because I feel like we get into this negative connotation, negative self-talk when it comes to weight, and we really have to stop that. We've had the conversation about I was bad this weekend, I was good this weekend, you were this weekend. You know what I mean? Like, stop labeling it bad or good. You did what you did, and you can decide I'm happy with what I did or I'm not happy with what I did, and let me change something. But don't, like, I don't know, don't treat yourself like a 5-year-old and say you were bad. Just made a choice, and that choice is likely not going to mess up, you know, anything. But anyway, so I don't like saying I deserved that, because it just, I don't know, it sounds like a punishment. And weight loss and this what's the better word for journey, because I don't want to say journey, this adventure shouldn't involve punishment. I just don't like that word at all. I don't like that I deserved it, or, you know, it just happened. I will say that it's not surprising, because last weekend it was very indulgent, and I have always historically had a problem with weekends. Previously, when I was going to meetings, I waited on Saturdays, and, you know, the weekends were almost like a free-for-all. I didn't track them. I just ate what I wanted to eat. But now I weigh in on Friday mornings, and I am tracking everything after the fact. I need to get better about that. It's getting better slowly but surely. I'm tracking things, but I'm still doing it, I don't know, I'm really, really indulgent with my choices. So that is something I continually need to work on. The weekends are always a hard spot for me, and I'm sure they are for a lot of other people. So I need to start to kind of rein it in. Weekends to me are almost like diet, like soda to other people. You know how with soda you have to be like, I'm gonna limit myself to 2 a day or 1 a day. I need to now limit my weekends to, I'm gonna have maybe 2 indulgent dinners, and that's it. Not indulgent lunches and indulgent dinners, because that's what's been happening. And again, I have tracked everything and I've been negative my weeklies. I do work out and I get a lot of activity points, a lot of fit points, and I'm somebody that can eat all of my dailies, eat all of my weeklies, and eat some of my activity points, and I will often lose weight that way. It's very important that you do that kind of research for yourself and figure out, what am I able to do? I know lots of people can't eat their weeklies, and that's them, but that's not me. I'm able to, and I'm still able to lose weight. That's just how my body operates. You have to figure out how your body operates. So there's going to be some experimentation in that, and you have to accept that maybe the week that you experiment and say, I'm gonna, you know, I am going to loosen it up a little bit and eat a third of my weeklies, half of my weeklies, all of my weeklies, and be okay with the outcome. You have to be okay with the research aspect of it, because it's just part of the game. Because what if you're eating your dailies but you feel limited? That's not good. We don't want to feel limited. So, you know, I think you should be experimenting with how much weekly you can eat, or maybe you just eat your fit points. I know Mindy at See Mindy Mom will eat her daily points on Purple, and then she uses her fit points for certain healthy fats and full fat dairy. So you have to figure out what works for you. You can't just mirror somebody on YouTube or on Instagram. You have to do and figure out what works for your body, because everybody is different. So I know that I have been able to do that and still been losing weight pretty well. I mean, that's what I've been doing since January started, since I started working out. That's what's been the situation. I've been negative in my weeklies every single week, but you've seen me lose 1 point something, 2 pounds. So it has been working for me. So again, this was expected. I was expecting to gain, 1, because I had a really, really indulgent weekend. 2, I've just been swollen all week. You know, every day I've been waking up with my hands have been swollen. That's how I tell that my body is holding on to water. If my hands look swollen, that's a telltale sign for me. And I know that I haven't had enough water. I also know that I haven't been sleeping as much. So all of those things obviously can affect your weight loss, and many, many more things. Our bodies are gonna do what they wanna do, so you just can't stress about it too much. It is what it is. There's sometimes no changing it. I know a lot of people recently have been frustrated, like, I'm doing everything. I'm tracking everything. I'm staying within my points. I'm working out. I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing, and nothing's happening, or I gained something. We can only control what we can control. So you can control tracking your points, and you can control your working out, and you can control the amount of water you drink and the amount of sodium you take in and all that sort of stuff. But in the end, your body is gonna do whatever the heck it wants to. And I'm sure that's frustrating for a lot of people, but what's the point of getting frustrated? It's not something that can be helped. You can't help it. So just try and ease up on the stress. This is not supposed to be a stressful part of your life. It's supposed to be, I guess, easy, for lack of a better word. It's supposed to be, it's not supposed to add stress. So I think all of my points were rounded out. I have the hard time. I tend to like go off on these tangents and then forget where I started. No, I started by telling you kind of why I think that 2 pounds was expected. And I think I hit on everything that I wanted to share. haven't been sleeping a lot because of Outlander. I'm watching Outlander on Netflix, and I've been reading the book for what feels like years, and I'm not even done. I don't even know if I don't think I'm done. No, I'm not done with the first book. It was really slow to start, but I think now that I've seen the people, I've seen the show, some of it anyway, it's easier for me to get through it. I'm like, oh yeah, and I can like envision them, and it just makes the story go a lot easier, a lot smoother. So I have been staying up until like midnight watching, sometimes 1 o'clock, watching Outlander. So it's been a lot of fun for me, and it's definitely a show I really, really love. And I'm more excited to read the books now, and I want to read more Highland books. So there is an author, Karen Marie Moning, I think that's how you say her last name, and I think I've recommended these books here before, but there is it's called the Fever series, and it takes place in Ireland, but there is a Highland aspect in it, and she has an entirely separate series for Highland culture, and so I really want to read that now too. So fun. Does anybody else have a heritage from Scotland, or Scotland heritage? For a bit, for like a couple years, okay, all my childhood and up until my 20s, we thought we were Scottish, that we had Scottish heritage on my dad's side. We are part of the Stuart clan. I think it's S-T-E-W, I believe, Stuart. So awesome. Super into Scottish stuff. I love plaid, you know, no problem. And then when both of my grandparents passed away within like a week and a half of each other, if you're new here, if you're old here, you likely know, I can't remember now when I started my channel, if they had already passed or not. They passed when I was living in Michigan, and they are in Rochester, New York. So we had all come, you know, we came to Rochester, New York, and we were with our family that still lives there, and we were going through their stuff, and I guess somehow they found that we were Irish and not Scottish, and that was such a downer. No, I mean, no shade on my Irish people. I am still, you know, fascinated by Western Europe, but you know, I just got so pumped up to be Scottish, and I just thought it was so cool and had so much pride in it, and then we figure out we're Irish, and it was like, oh, well, that's not as cool. Again, I'm sure, I know it's cool, but, you know, anyway. But most recently, Beebs and I were in Epcot, and in the UK pavilion, you can look up your surname, and you can look up, yeah, so I think what I did was I looked up my surname, and we found that we were actually Scottish. We were part of a Scottish clan, and I was like, thank goodness. So, crisis averted, we're Scottish. Again, for my Irish people, go Irish people. But, yeah, so, anyway. I think that's all. I've been talking to you for, okay, 20 minutes. Great. I'm about an hour away still. I can't think of anything else right now, so I'm going to give my camera a break, and I will pop on if I do. Otherwise, I'll show you, or at least take a picture of my lunch. I don't know what we're going to have yet. Around the office, there is Chipotle. There is Ole Meza Grill, which is like a Greek Chipotle, pretty much, which I haven't had in a while, and I would love. There's Chick-fil-A, and there's Moe's, and all that sort of stuff. There's also Salata. I love Salata. Do you guys have a Salata where you are? It's like a salad Chipotle. So you walk down the bar and you tell them what you want in your salad, and it's so good. So I don't know what we're gonna have, but I will show you a picture of it, and I will chat with you maybe on the way home. See ya. Hey guys, here is dinner. Chad is out again tonight. He's got dinner with the team. So I am on my own, and only one nail came off, but I'm really loving this color inside. It looks like an ice blue, and then on the outside, like in real in real life. In real light, it looks like a gray, so it's really cool. Super cool, but I'm kind of ready to do Valentine's now, so if these could come off, that'd be great. Anyway, 8:40, and I'm having dinner. I just made fried rice again because I had one more egg roll. I still had some rice. I still had some cauliflower. So let me just refresh you on what I used. I used this Trader Joe's veggie fried rice. I hope this is still good. I couldn't find a use by date, but anyway, I used a serving of that, which is 5 points. And then I used a cup of this for 1 point. I've got 2 ounces of shrimp in there. Now I can't remember. Is 2 ounces 1 point or 0? Hold please. Shrimp is still 1 point. So I just did 2 ounces because I'm not super hungry. I had a snack when Peyton and I got home. I had some of those veggie straws. So I've got that in there. And I have a 1/3 cup of some egg substitute, which is 0. So this is 7. And then my egg roll is 4. So we are at 11 for dinner. I have some water. I'm gonna have a Diet Dr. Pepper, and we'll catch up on what happened today. Hey guys, it is Saturday, and I'm here to finish out Friday. I told you I was gonna talk to you, you know, after dinner, and I didn't. So for lunch, we went to that place, Olé. I think it's technically Olé Mediterranean Grill, but it's Greek food. So I got a pita. It's like a Greek Chipotle. So I got a pita as my base, and then I got chicken as my protein. So what I tracked in the app was souvlaki, because souvlaki is chicken and a pita. And that was 10 points. And then I got tzatziki as my spread. You have an option of 2 spreads. I just went ahead with 1. I just really wanted tzatziki. Meaning, I mean, like, they've got like 7 different options and you choose 2. And then on the inside, what else did I get? Lettuce, tomato and cucumber salad, and feta. So good. Oh, and pickled onions. So I'm considering all of that 0. I don't remember what I tracked for the tzatziki, maybe 2 tablespoons. I think that was 2 points. Oh no, the feta is not 0. Hello. And I think I tracked 1 ounce of feta, and I don't remember the points on that. But we also split a side of Greek fries, so I tracked that. And I got a baklava because I love it so much. I got one, and I ate the whole thing because he didn't know what was in it, and it has nuts in it, and he said no, he doesn't like that. So I ate the whole thing. So I did track that, and I went into my weeklies yesterday. However, I went way less into my weeklies. I don't know. Let me rephrase that. I have been much more considerate of my weeklies. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my plan for this weekend, is to be considerate of them, a lot more considerate. Try not to go in the negative, and really try to think about before I, get something, or we order pizza or whatever it is, to really think about what I have left for the day and be a little bit more thoughtful. In the past weekends, I've just said, yep, let's get pizza on Saturdays, and then Sunday we get Chipotle, or we do whatever, and then I just kind of order whatever I want, and I'm not thinking about the swaps that I can make. So, that was Thursday lunch. We went to the celebration, and I didn't have any cake, and I didn't have a cupcake. Oh, I did have some sparkling grape juice that I forgot about, and I guess I'll have to track it. We did a toast, so I guess I did drink that. And you saw my dinner, and then I had a coffee chocolate chip yasso bar for dessert, which are 5 points. So I think I ended my day at like 57, which isn't the worst ever. I get 42 points in a day. Lots of people ask me that. I get 42 points in a day currently. And I don't want to sound mean when I say this, but if anybody has an issue with the fact that I get 42 points and you don't get 42 points, that's something you need to talk to Weight Watchers about, not me. I don't control how many points I get. It's they have their methods, and they have the way that they figure it out, and that's that. I've had people in the past get annoyed or upset with me and think I'm lying when I talk about how many points I get in a day. I'm not lying. How many points I get in a day, that's just what spits out of my app. So I do get 42, and I get 42 weeklies. I'm currently 260. When I weighed in, I was 262.4. So that was up a solid 2 pounds. What else was I going to tell you? I'm just going to kind of continue this into Saturday. I know it's going to be kind of long. I will try and keep this part short for Saturday because I don't plan on vlogging for Saturday. I'll update you on what I've had so far today. I did have grits. I did have a banana, and around 11:30 or so I had some veggie straws. Whew. So I tracked a serving of those. It's 250 right now. 250 right now, and I am headed to, stop calling me. I'm headed on some errands. Tonight we are celebrating my dad's birthday. His birthday was on the 28th, but we're doing dinner together as a family tonight. So that's gonna be a cookout. We're gonna do hamburgers and hot dogs, coleslaw, mac and cheese, stuff like that. And my mom's making a cobbler. I don't like cobbler. I don't like hot fruit. So I'm bringing a cake, and I thought, oh my gosh, why don't I go get a bundt cake, because it's so delicious. So I'm on my way to Nothing Bundt Cakes to get one of those, and then I'm gonna pop over to Planet Smoothie and get a smoothie as my lunch, because I haven't had lunch yet. And what I get at Planet Smoothie is a Grape Ape. Grape Ape has grape juice, strawberries, and Energy Blast in it. I always add orange sherbet. So I've looked up, half a cup of orange sherbet is 5 points. And the grape juice, I don't know how much they put in there, so I'll see what it is. 8 ounces of grape juice I think is 8 points. So if that's the case, that's what I'll track. I'm not gonna track the blended strawberries. I'm not gonna do it. So that's my plan, and then I have to head to Lowe's to get him a present, and to also get a light bulb for our microwave, because that came back on our inspection. And then I'm gonna go to Walmart and do my grocery shopping. So hopefully tomorrow I can do a grocery haul for you and tell you my meal plan. I'm really excited. It's working out really well that I have been just finding things in my pantry or in my freezer that I need to use, and looking for a recipe that will use that item up. So, you know, that should help with obviously going through what we have, and in the end, we don't have to move as much food. That's going to be a super big goal, that we don't have to move a lot of food. So, I'm going to do these errands, then I'm going to run home. We should probably leave around 5:30 or so to get to my parents' house. Dinner's at 7. And that's it. It's almost 3 o'clock. So I don't have a ton of time. I don't know that I'll get the groceries done. I might just do a pickup and get it tomorrow morning. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know, because I also have an Ulta 20% off coupon that I want to use. It expires today. So I might do that instead and do a grocery pickup. Anything else? Nope. And then we're gonna go to my parents. I'll probably have a hamburger or cheeseburger. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Got to do a little car vlogging, which is so fun. Leave any fun comments that you have down below about like the books that you're reading or want to recommend, shows that you're watching or want to recommend. If you're watching Below Deck, or if you're a fan of Below Deck, or you're a fan of Outlander, let me know down below. And I will see you soon for the next vlog. Bye!